I'm married and I fully support women choosing to be alone. I do hate men a little bit. I can't fake that.
Hey y'all, welcome back to the Just a Girl Show. My name is Janine. If you are new here, if you're new to the channel, of course, hit that subscribe button. Turn your notifications on so you never miss an episode. And if you are a subscriber, welcome back to the channel. So, one particular topic, shall I say, that Black women love. They love to hear women bash marriage. But you know what they love more? They love to see a married woman tell them not to be married. A married woman to tell them how marriage is not a flex. A married woman to tell them that, girl, if you happy being by yourself, be by yourself. They love that. They thrive off of that. You know what they hate? Excuse me. Want to know what they hate? They hate for a married woman to tell them to be married. How beautiful marriage is. How important it is. How much of a blessing it can be if you choose the right person. They don't like that. How ironic is it that you hate a woman to tell you about how good marriage is, but you love to hear a married woman tell you, my marriage is cool, but you don't need it, sis. If you happy being by yourself, be by yourself. And I'm going to share this video for y'all. And listen carefully, listen closely, and pay attention. Because they all have a look when they start talking a certain way when it comes to man hating women. And let's come back and talk about it.
I'm married and I fully support women choosing to be alone because it's not that women hate men, besides me, because I sort of do. It's that patriarchy is a bad business deal. My marriage is not patriarchal, it's matriarchal. This is a girl's world, and my husband absolutely understands that. He just lives in it. He's just here. And what I'm noticing more and more, and I'm seeing it more frequently, which is also contributing to the male loneliness epidemic, and I've spoken on that before, it's not really an epidemic. It's the consequences of the male species' actions. Sorry to say, but that's exactly what it is. Women are deciding to live alone, stay alone, and completely decenter men from their lives, which I see no problem in it because I like, you already know me, man-hating connoisseur to the core. But it's not like women just woke up one day and decided, I no longer want love. They decided they no longer want an unpaid job disguised as a relationship. That's what it is. I've never tried to convince any woman that marriage should be the goal. I don't talk down on single women. I do not feel superior. I just do not care. When I see single women that are happily single, because most women are not happily single, most women want partnership, they want companionship. But when I see a happily single woman that's able to wake up and do what she wants in this world and not have to worry about a fucking soul, I applaud it. Because if feeling single feels better than being partnered, the partnership that you were in was the problem. And the reason I'm like that, because peace is very expensive and men are often overpriced. Being married was something that was a flex. I'm a millennial, in the generation before me, and the generation before that, and the generation before that. Being married was a fucking flex. That was the goal for women, was to be married. Now, that can lead to embarrassment, okay? Being married these days, it leads to autoimmune disease, embarrassment, incurable STDs. It's just a lot, okay? And who wants to deal with that shit? So nowadays, when women hear marriage or companionship or being with a man, they hear weaponized incompetence, control, resentment, sometimes abuse. So when women say they want to be alone, why wouldn't they? I don't see the problem in that, because that social media has shown us that time and time again. And why would any woman want to be a part of a system that drains them? So I'm not anti-men. I'm not anti-marriage. I do hate men a little bit. I can't fake that. I'm sorry. I'm just anti-struggling and dealing with bullshit for an aesthetic. You know, that I cannot get with.
So this woman who lives in a matriarchy marriage, I went on her profile. Looks like she's been married about a year. Um, and the comments were they say a lot. Okay. There were so many comments from Black women saying how they are married and it's not a flex, how much they love their husband, but they'll never do it again. It was not worth it. I'm gonna just stick it out, but I wish I would have never did this. Stay single, do your thing, don't have to settle down. You can be, you don't have to rush to get married. And the women in the comments are liking it, loving it, telling them, yes, we appreciate your honesty. They appreciate the honesty from women who are married. They didn't leave their husbands, they're still married. You appreciate their honesty by saying, I would never do it again. That's honesty. We have no context. We have no information. And this woman, they're thanking her. We love to hear this. We love a married woman who's honest. We love for you to promote, don't think you're better than us just because you're married. A woman who is married and she discusses her marriage or the importance of marriage does not think she's better than anybody else. That's your own personal insecurity that women try to project onto other women. But this woman who is married, who's also a man-hating woman with a husband, that says a lot in itself. My problem is Black women never see when we are being bamboozled and fooled. Like, you don't even catch on to the fact that these women are always out here convincing Black women to do certain things that they will never do. She hates men so much, but she got a husband. Okay. The feminist movement, it destroyed the Black community.
They don't be liking because they feel like I'm pandering to the men. And if that's what you want to call it, that's what you want to call it. I love men. I don't like women. So if it like I'm pandering to what I like and what I want to see growing to be better, then shit, I guess that's what it is. You always need to learn how to take care of y'all men.
We let women tell us what to do, how to move as a monolith, as I always say, while they are doing the complete opposite. And we are in the comments cheering it on. Yes, girl, I love it. But again, a woman can say marriage is beautiful. It is worth it when you take your time, when you do your due diligence, when you don't ignore the red flags, when you find a person that's for you. It can be a beautiful commitment under God, like beautiful. It's going to take hard work. You're not going to always get along, but it is worth it. They will eat you up so bad in the comments and be so mad when you love and care and do what you need to do for yourself to get the man that you want. They hate it.
I really realized that bitches really be really pressed to impress men. And it's fucking crazy. Like, bitches take pride in shit like wearing a kid size in shoes to impress a man. Men be like, if you wear bigger than a size 5, you a man. And bitches be like, I wear a size 3 in kids. Yuck! You fucking weirdo bitch. Come on. Like, do you want to be a child? Like, okay, bitch, you wear a size 4 in kids. Whoop-de-damn do. You're still a grown-ass fucking woman. And, like, shit like that really be the most embarrassing and dumb shit I've ever seen in my life. Like, niggas can say anything and bitches would be ready to jump on fucking board just so they can seem like they're the one. A nigga be like, I want a bitch that take my dirty drawers and eat them at the end of the day after I get off work. And bitches would be like, oh my God, I thought I was the only one eating my man's drawers after work. Like, bitches be so ready to go. Like, bro, get the fuck out of here.
Another look. The septum ring theory, y'all, it is true. I'm sorry. I'm going to just say it. But the reality of it is they cannot stand. Why are you mad that a woman wants to do what she can do to attract the men? These women be out here so thirsty to get attention of a woman on social media, but a woman can do what she wants to do or do things to herself to be more attractive or more desired to a man. It's disgusting, as y'all saw. Oh, it's so disgusting. How could you ever do that for a man? There is this such thing as women who actually do like men. Okay, they're not man haters. And when you like the opposite sex, you do certain things to attract them, right? Just like women are very lustful and do certain things to quote unquote pretend they're not trying to get male attention, but they really are. Women, black women want to keep women single. And unfortunately, black women are not the only ones who are a part of this, because again, this is happening in all communities and backgrounds, but somehow we are the ones who don't know that when we're being manipulated. Why don't we know when we're being manipulated? Why is a large number of us just flocking to this type of nonsense? It's so easy to draw us in. All you gotta do is say you hate men, your man spoil you, quote unquote, or you happy to be by yourself. Anything around, I love my man. Again, you cannot love my man them down if you are someone that they can worship and lust over and idolize. Okay, they love women who they can idolize, so she can love her man out loud and do what she got to do to keep her man out loud. But the average regular girl from town, oh, you desperate, you're pick me, you're thirsty. But I'm loving on my husband like she loving on her. So what's the difference? Why is it a problem? Why am I a pick me? You know what I'm saying? But this is the reality, because you have women like this, a married woman just like this who hates men, out loud says this, with a husband. And we got to know that the husband, unless it's all for the content some people are down for, we're gonna put on the show for them, make our money off of them because they dumb. Black women will fall for anything. You can make tons of money off of them. So why not? Okay, why not make my man hating content and make sure me and my husband is good off of delusional black women who will fall for any scheme that says I hate men. I promise y'all, if I switch my content up and start doing I left my husband, I'll never get married again, oh my God, I was wrong type of content, baby. Can you imagine the views? Could you imagine the views changing if the focus was on that? But no, I care more about my community. I care more about young girls watching and learning. This ain't about, trying to scam and scheme and take people's money to benefit me. This is about the youth having more options, having more examples, being aware that there are good, healthy relationships out here that you don't have to sleep around to get what you want in life. So, but this is the reality. These are the women who the women flock to and listen to. But these are just my thoughts. As always, just my opinion. I would love to hear what you have to say in the comments. Drop it down below. Like the video, of course. And I'll see you guys in the next episode soon. Bye.